Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here. Today we're going to be going over the newest addition to the 3D line, and that is the 3D Candy Blast, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over the latest flavor from 3D. It has been out for a couple of months already, but it is not in stores near me. It's been very difficult to find 3D energy drinks near me. Everyone says they get them at Dollar General. I go to 3 different Dollar Generals around me. None of them have it. And I used to be able to purchase 3D online at GNC, but it looks like GNC has also stopped carrying it. So I haven't been able to find my 3D Gold anywhere, or let me rephrase that. I haven't been able to find my 3D Gold at a decent price anywhere. But this 3D Candy Blast was released a couple months ago, and thank you so much to Energy Drink Josh for sending me this drink. He recently sent me a care package with lots of different great drinks to review, so I'm very excited to be able to go over those drinks with you. Be sure to check out Energy Drink Josh on Instagram and Twitter. He posts pictures of energy drinks almost every single day, and you're bound to see something you haven't seen before. I mean, I got a lot of cans, but he gets like all the stuff, even the stuff that I don't review. So be sure to check him out, and I am definitely excited to try this flavor out. I have always been a fan of most of the 3D flavors. I think they did a good job overall with their line. I do absolutely love the 3D Gold. And when it comes to candy flavors, I mean, who doesn't like a candy? Well, not everyone likes candy, but a lot of people like candy flavors, because when you can get candy into a can and drink it without any sugar in it, that's always a good day. And if you want to know everything about these drinks, you can check out that video right there. This goes back several years, back when I was first starting my channel. So early on Caffeine Man video. A guy in that video doesn't have as much energy as I do now. Oh, they had less energy drinks. But in that video, I go over a little bit about the company. I do a taste test of all the flavors, as well as what ingredients are in the drink. I will also include that video at the end of this video, so you don't gotta go there now. Who wants to be interrupted? We're just gonna get on with this review. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this can. And here's the can. A pretty interesting can, because when it comes to the 3D drinks, they have a tendency to go very, very basic with their cans. It's just basically a solid color with the logo on there. And for this, they decided, listen, we're doing Candy Blast and we are going crazy with the colors on here. And man, they got all kinds of pinks and blues on there. And although it's a funky design, they actually do have the word candy in there as well as the number 3. Do they have a D in there? I mean, there's a D in the word candy, but lots of different shapes and stuff like that. So a very eye-catching can, giving that whole neon feel. And to be honest, they haven't actually released that many drinks since the original drinks that they had. They came out with their original line. Eventually they released the Gold, then they released the Chrome. Eventually they had an Alpha Land. Galaxy line was pretty good too, but they really only seem to release like maybe one drink a year. Maybe this is their one drink for this year. 200 milligrams in a 16-ounce can. Let's taste it out. That was a triple dip, and I tried to keep them all even. Sometimes I go fast or slow, high or low. That was all even speed. That's getting good at this pour stuff. And it is a mostly clear color. Got a little bit of haze to it, but they don't use any artificial colors, so you don't have to worry about getting that artificial stuff in your system. Let's taste it out. Let's save that a little bit. More from the can. So for carbonation, you get a medium to high carbonation, a little bit closer to medium, but it could be because these were shipped pretty far, went through lots of different people through USPS. They like to throw these boxes around and stuff. So the carbonation might be a little bit lighter in my drink than yours, but overall, a lot of the energy drinks tend to be within that medium to high category. For your sweetness though, my goodness, we got a sweet candy drink here. That's pretty sweet. That's gonna be pretty high up there. I'm not sure if I've ever given anything a 10 on the sweetness meter or even the flavor profile meter. I think some things have come close. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I don't think I've ever had that little circle on the 10. But this is pretty close. This is pretty close. We're gonna stick with the 9, and we're gonna reserve 10 for that spot, that holy grail spot of being too sweet. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it sickly sweet. So some people might think 10 is the best number out there. I'm gonna let you know that 10, if you like sickly sweet drinks, then it might be good for you. But a 10 would be too sweet. Even a 9 might be too sweet for some people. So just know that it's a very sweet drink. And if you couldn't guess that from the name candy, well then maybe I'll be nice. It's candy, so you have to have a sweet drink. If you had a candy drink on the market that was less than a 7, then you're not doing your drinks right, because candy is sweet. For your flavor profile, I am also going to say it is a high flavor profile. And heck, why not just leave the meter up there, because that is a strong, potent flavor. Question is, what's the flavor going to be? I was wondering if it was going to be more of a cotton candy kind of flavor, but if it was, why wouldn't they just name it cotton candy? And actually, come to think of it, they couldn't name it cotton candy because their pink flavor is cotton candy. That's right, they got a pink can that is cotton candy. So Candy Blast, they're going the way of a candy, and man, it is a sweet, potent, tart flavor. And when it's got a sweet flavor and a tart flavor, can you guess where I'm going with this? You got a sweet tarts kind of flavor going on here. And I was actually thinking, is it a cross sort of between sweet tarts and Smarties? The thing is, even though Smarties have a similar feel to them overall, Smarties tend to be a little bit chalky, and I think that's Rise had a Smarties flavor that tasted like Smarties, but did have a touch of that chalkiness to it, and that flavor's been discontinued. So I don't think people want to go with Smarties, because even though people might like the candy, you don't really want to get a chalky taste in your energy drink. So I think this is more towards the way of sweet tarts, maybe even nerds. A lot of people, basically, listen, when it comes to this candy genre of sweet tarts, nerds, and stuff like that, they're all pretty similar to each other overall. It's just a matter of which way they're going to be going with the flavor, how sweet they're going, how grape they're going, how strawberry going, how watermelon they're going, whatever the flavor is. I would even be willing to say, strike that whole Smarties thing and go more sweet tarts and nerds. Nerds are pretty strong too. Nerds, sweet tarts, both really, really strong. Smarties not as strong, so we're going that way. But man, it is good. If you like those kind of candies, they did a great job with it. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. Let's take a look at all the candies out there that I've reviewed. My goodness, there are some candies out there. And let's just face it, you guys know I've reviewed over 1,000 energy drinks, so these lists tend to get really crowded and really big and really long. And this is my candy list. I thought it would be easy to put a candy list together. It wouldn't get too crowded, but I was wrong. So let's be fair to this drink, and let's not compare it to candies that it's not. This is not Swedish Fish. There's no way this is going to compete with Swedish Fish, because it's a different candy. Pop off Swedish Fish from the list. And I would actually say this isn't really even very Starbursty either. So let's pop off the Starburst off the list. Now that we have that, I am going to give this a 9.7. Yes, this is an amazing drink. It is competitive with the Skittles flavor. It is competitive with the sweet tart candy and other candies that are in that genre, nerds and stuff. And although they don't have a nerds and sweet tart energy drink yet, I am sure someone is probably in the works making those collabs happen. But because companies are doing candy flavors now, and I think 3D should have went the extra mile. I think 3D should have got a collab with Sweet Tarts and made Sweet Tarts Candy Blast, because this is really good. 9.7, an amazing score. So if you have a Dollar General near you, be sure to check it out. Thanks again to Josh for sending me this drink. Like I said, you can probably find it at Dollar General, any place that you can find 3D. My goodness, this is good. I'm gonna finish the can. Might not be able to let the wife try any, because it's mine. Anyway, if you want to check out my original review on 3D, you can check out that video right there. If you want to check out how much I love 3D Gold, you can check out that video right there. Definitely be sure to check out caffeineman1.com, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.